Now this year, if you want to do your own Christmas cake instead of buying that one from the supermarket, let's do a simple one and I'll show you what to do. All you need is a small bag of icing sugar and a couple of egg whites. Put them into a bowl, beat them until they become firm, non-runny. Simple as that. And then I'll show you here what to do next. Now I've been doing this for many a year, 55 or more in fact. So when I say this is easy, I mean this is easy. On this particular cake I've put a bit of marzipan on the top first, but of course that depends if you want to or not. If you don't like marzipan, leave it off. So spread the icing sugar over the top, smooth it out over the top, just a little bit down the sides like I've showed you, and then rough it up by tapping the knife up and down until the sugar peaks and leaves like little spikes as if it was snow. This is where it matters that you've beaten the icing sugar enough in the first place. The icing sugar should be firm enough that when you tap it with a knife it stays in little sharp peaks. Decoration, whatever you feel like putting on it. Go to your local shop that sells it. You'll see on the side bits and pieces. Buy whatever tickles your fancy. I'm putting some odd bits on here now. It might be too much for what you want, but then it's your choice. So while the ice is still soft, just push the bits and pieces into the sugar until you've got the amount you think looks good. If you wish, pick up a little bit of icing on the end of a knife and just tap it on the branches or the decoration as it looks as if it's got a little bit of snow on it. No problem. Cake finished. Now, just round the sides of the cake, we could do with perhaps a little bit of covering. Buy yourself a cake band, round the side of the cake, just fix it with a bit of sellotape on the side. Get yourself a little bit of ribbon, tie a bow, and there you go. Your own personal Christmas cake. What could be more satisfying? Doesn't cost a lot of money to do, and it's a one-off, especially for you. Now, if you don't want to be like everybody else, go to your local shop that sells them and buy yourself a STOLLEN. That's STOLLEN, which is a German, highly fruited, and it's a bread, not classified as cake, but it tastes like cake, but I mean technically it's a fruited bread with usually a marzipan type centre. Now that's what I've got here. I'm just cutting the ends off because it needs to fit the bit of board I've got here. And what we're going to do, we'll just decorate the top of this using the same method as we have on our traditional fruitcake, but it will just make that little bit of difference, look different and taste a little bit of difference. We don't need to put marzipan on the top because it has a marzipan centre. So all we do, spread the icing on as per the other cake, rough it up like I showed you in the previous cake, pick yourself some decoration, put on what you think looks good, and what have you got? You've got yourself another or a different or both. Why be the same as everybody else? There you go. This way you can have two, if you wish, types of Christmas cake. Both look as good as you'd buy in a shop, so why not do it yourself? Go on, it only takes you a couple of hours to do it, and the icing hasn't got to go rock hard. If you do it one day, it's ready to cut and eat the next. So all I can say to you is a happy or Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.